Good evening, I'm Lee Anderson. 2 mass shootings in less than 2 weeks have sparked a passionate debate over gun control. Senator Ron Wyden is in Oregon talking about that. Kelsey McGee has more on that, as well as an attorney who specializes in gun laws. Kelsey?
Lee, Senator Ron Wyden is pushing for more gun control to prevent tragedies like the one in Uvalde, while saying he also supports the rights to gun ownership for law-abiding citizens. The school shooting in Texas is bringing back dark memories of similar mass shootings in Oregon.
It is a long and ever-lengthening list of atrocities that Oregonians know all too well, including Thurston High School, Clackamas Town Center, very close to our home in southeast Portland, Reynolds High School, Umpqua Community College. You bet I am saying enough.
It's revived the debate over gun legislation. Senate Republicans have indicated a willingness to talk about proposals directly related to the Texas shooting. Gun law attorney Sean Coley thinks that's a good idea.
But what I think is an important conversation to have and what should be on the forefront of everybody's mind right now is, what do we do to protect children? And I think there's something like 100,000 schools across America, and those schools need to be protected.
In 2021, the Senate passed a gun bill 554, which requires gun owners to store their guns in a gun room or safe. But that law only applies to Oregon. Coley doesn't think the law is working.
What we've seen in Portland in particular, in a lot of the metro areas across the country, but Portland in particular, is a significant increase in gun violence directly after the law has changed, and the law requiring that every firearm be locked up. So I would, in my opinion, these laws that pass to prohibit, guns being locked up or guns being unloaded or these things, they've again had no statistical significance in decreasing death rate by firearm.
In a press conference in Portland, Senator Wyden says children should be the priority, and he'll continue pressing for what he calls common sense gun legislation.
We owe them their future, the memories of far too many young people and Oregonians and nationwide who've had their futures ripped from them by gun violence.
Senator Wyden wants to ban assault weapons, implement universal background checks for firearm purchases, and limit guns on school campuses. Coley says he doesn't think there are any laws that could be passed to legislate morality. Lee, back to you.